Welcome to Support Not As Friday, powered by Heineken. Live Your Music. I'm Ordain, and I'm here to keep you up to date on what's hot in entertainment. Let's check out this week's Buzz.
Welcome to the Buzz. Let's start with R. Kelly versus Twitter. R. Kelly recently released a song called I Admit, a 19-minute track. 19 minutes, the equivalent of 4 to 6 individual singles. Needless to say, the Twitter community gave us responses that can make a sour day turn bright. My favorite was, hashtag I admit, I want my 19 minutes back. And can we really blame him? Now, to be honest, I'm not a fan of the new R. Kelly music, so I refuse to actually sit down and listen to a 19-minute song. But I must say the Twitter community is giving me life. Now on to our homegrown, very own Baha Men. Dyson Knight and Rick Carey recently had a feature on the infamous TMZ. Let's thank our lucky stars it wasn't for anything ratchet. Let's check out a clip.
Hey, Baha Men. Hey, what's up?
Blast from the past. Baha Men at Buca de Beppo. Baha Men sang that famous song, Who Let the Dogs Out?
Who let the dogs out?
Oh, I love the Baha Men.
So we asked to clear up all the rumors about what Who Let the Dogs Out, because people think it's actually like, you know, you getting scolded for letting the dogs out.
They were talking about not so attractive people being in a party.
When you go, you're doing it at other
I just think it's weird that, like, if you see, like, unattractive people at a club, why do you think, like, who's to blame for this? Like, who let these people out in society? Who let these dogs out?
All right, guys. Well, thank you. It was great running into you.
Thank you.
Best of luck with everything.
This is the conclusion of the Buzz. See you guys next week.
Yeah. Ain't no saving the nigga that I'm after. Tell him go see the pastor. I want the king's ransom. Spent my life savings on brown liquor and dances, hoping to be the answer. Tell them to put their hands up. Don't ever question the way that my niggas reppin'. Next nigga step to me, get this Blacksmith & Wesson. If you live, nigga, that's a blessing. If you die, nigga, that's your lesson. You niggas think you dope, get smoked in my next session. Guess I never learned, cause in the loss, it's where you find a lesson. Everything I got is a product of raffinessing. Christ passion, but these rappers starting to act passive. Grab your surfboard, the new wave about to be massive. The fat black kid, the attitude resembles Cassius. Asking where the cash is before it really get drastic. Smash every egg in your basket to show you that I'm Jurassic.
Well, you don't know where I came from. It's awesome, the mentality me came from. Well, you don't know where I came from. Where they pull the trigger quick is where we came from. Well, I see war running on a top speed, so tell me why they really wanna run with me. Well, I see war running on a top speed, so tell me why they really wanna run with me.
But damn, Bass, how you learn to control the masses? Cause I spent my better days writing rhymes and ducking classes, just to get an edge and make sure that it came jagged. When I stayed ahead of the game, you niggas was steady lagging. This year is magic. This here is magic, with no look to a no book, get in the game and beat magic. Swear I never flinched like Kobe versus the Magic. So when I'm finished with this, we gon' need us some more caskets. Machine gun rounds for every nigga riding with us, and whoever do a post, well, they next to get hit up. Cameras angles will work to fit my bigger picture, cause I came to be the king and not no damn prime minister. I'm a G that don't lead if you wanna get spiritual. I swing fists with Ali if you wanna get physical. The way I see it, I can smash a nigga visuals. I almost died twice, so being here is like a miracle.
Well, you don't know where I came from. It's awesome, the mentality me came from. Well, you don't know where I came from. Where they pull the trigger quick is where we came from. Well, I see war running on a top speed, so tell me why they really wanna run with me. Well, I see war running on a top speed, so tell me why they really wanna run with me.
And you were just listening to War With Me by Shabazz. Thank you very much for being a part of the show.
I'm very grateful to be here.
Good. Well, you've been on the show before.
Yes, I have.
Good, but that means if you're just on, that means you're putting out a lot of music.
Yeah, I'm working pretty hard.
Working pretty hard. So you have some goals in plan.
Well, hopefully before 2018 is over, I'm able to put out a collaboration project with Militant Fire and to have my own solo album.
Nice, nice. So let's go right into War With Me. That is a very, very strong name. Where did the song come from?
Well, originally when I first started to create the song, it was more in a braggadocious tone, as to say that I was one of the best doing it at this kind of moment in time. And I think the song decided to build itself in form from there. It became to the point where the first verse was more braggadocious, but the second verse was more introspective in the fact that knowing that you have this talent and what you could do with it.
Do you think that you're one of the best in the game right now?
Clearly.
I love it. I love it. All right, good. So you said you were braggadocious in the first verse, and the second verse you sort of calmed down. Which direction were you going in the second verse? It
was more of an introspective, as to say, when you have this talent, who do you help? Like who do you like make better? So I'm saying not to say just it's all about me. It's all about the people I'm with. It's about growing the culture and growing the music forward. Because we're coming from a small island, you can't think small.
Right.
You have to think on the bigger picture, so that's where the second verse came in.
Weren't you, speaking of, helping out and reaching out, weren't you one of the main creators of We The Wave?
We The Wave was such an amazing experience for me because We The Wave gave us an opportunity to give young artists like myself, who wasn't getting much stage time previous, the opportunity to be put on the flyer, to build a fan base, to have a stage where they feel comfortable, and to be around other artists and network.
Are you still a part of We The Wave?
We The Wave is not of a distant memory, but it's working its way back up to the top, but it's forever The Wave.
Okay, nice, very good. It is sort of inspiring to have people who want to reach out and help, because believe it or not, you have a lot of artists who are all in it for them.
Yeah.
And they could care less with who they touch, who they
it's
share the wealth with. You know what I mean?
Sometimes it's about selfish gain with certain artists, and then sometimes it's about people wanting to grow each other. So I'm saying, like, when I met Born Trapper, it was at a video shoot, and from there we became like a very close-knit friendship. We did music together, and it's been the same since that day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's been on We The Wave. We've had artists like Chase Fernandez and Joe Capone. Like, we had big names, and then we had other artists that was up and coming, so they don't feel like they're segregated from people that have a fan base. Exactly,
exactly. So for the year, how many songs have you released?
I've released currently 2 songs for the year. What's so weird about it is that last year I think I was up to 10 songs, just free releases.
Right.
But now it's more concentrated into making a cohesive album, making a cohesive project, something that transcends time, culture, and races. That's where I'm at right now.
I think maybe even your releases are more purpose-driven. You're not just putting them out there. You have a whole reason behind how you release the music.
Yeah, because when I first started, it was more or less to gain a look from people that wasn't looking before.
Right.
But now it's to show people that are now looking that I can do this in a long stretch.
Right. I mean, I think, when you release, forgive me because I'm horrible with titles. Yeah. You released the amazing song last year in the video.
That'd be Smoke and Mirrors and Way of Going.
Exactly. And you released that, and I think you were able to capture a really good audience because of that. It was a wonderful song. You brought people back to what it felt like to listen to Biggie.
Yeah.
The video was really good. Who produced the video again?
The video came from Creed Films.
Creed, exactly.
Yeah, I helped with direction, so.
Exactly. So you were able to build a fan base. So now that in this new year you're having a different approach, a more of a solidified approach, that that you have people that are looking forward to your music, and so you could have more purpose. So that's, kudos to you.
Yes, thank you so much.
So what type of stages are you trying to get on this year?
Hopefully we can make it to more festivals, as to say abroad and local.
Okay.
Because we need to get the message out everywhere.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Before we go any further, let's check out entertainment this week. All right, let's welcome back. So we were just talking about being able to go off to festivals. Do you want to name me some of the festivals you're thinking about?
More or less, I'd like to get into festivals like Rolling Loud, and then you have the 420 festival that they have in California.
Right.
Then my big plan and big dream is to be on a Coachella stage.
Coachella.
Yeah, I actually wrote a verse recently, that said that I make it at the Fashion Week and I made it to Coachella, but there are dreams that I'd like to be a part of. Like, all right, for me personally, I'm a Kanye West fan. To see him perform out of Victoria's Secret catwalk was something momentous, because a lot of rappers don't go into fashion without feeling segregated by their masculinity.
Exactly.
So I'm saying, so I want to just open doors and go to certain places that others feel intimidated to go.
Nice. You know, I've asked a lot of people, you know, where do they see themselves with music, what type of stages they want to be on, and not a lot of them can say. Most of them say I want to be on the world stage.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like being able to call that one stage that you've seen and you've watched and you admire, and you just called it Coachella. Yeah. Excellent. Kudos to you.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure you're working towards getting there.
Very much hard. Like, it's a demanding process, but I'm used to it. It's like when I was recording, when I had a home studio and we was only working with just me and the producer, and we was putting in work. It starts from there. It's like being on a court and you're shooting baskets, thinking about getting to the NBA. You have to put in the work to get to that point.
Exactly. And a certain amount of hours have to be allotted to it in order for you to consider yourself a professional. Because the people who are going, and let's even just use the NBA, people who are in the NBA are playing countless hours. They are shooting countless shots.
Yeah.
They are putting, you know, so much effort, immeasurable effort, into their craft, and that's what makes them the professionals that they are. And that's what separates the greats from the amateurs.
Like, the best way to put what you just said is that there are people that cheat their 10,000 hours of training, and there are people that put in overtime after that 10,000 hours has been reached. To be one of the greats, or to be known, or to move forward, what you got to do, you got to put in overtime. You can't just cheat the process or jump straight to something else or level up, you know, just out the blue.
Right.
You have to work.
I totally agree with you. So you've released 2 songs so far. What more do you have for the rest of the year? Because we're basically at the middle of the year.
Oh yeah, well, for the rest of the year, hopefully there's a new release, new single release in August.
Okay.
We do have a few showcases and shows coming up, and then, well, get to work with, now that I'm a Savage 100, get to work on a compilation album that would solidify what our group is and what we come to do, and a solo album that would make us, or at least make me feel like I've reached a point where I wanted to, and now it's time to go to the other goal.
Nice. Very proud of you, and I think, I mean, lyrically you're amazing, and as far as even your flow and how you relay your music, absolutely amazing. It's beyond your years, actually. In some ways, I love to see. I was watching YouTube, and this young guy, he only could have been like 19, and you know who inspired him?
Who's that?
Ray Charles.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, dude, Ray Charles was long gone before you
even a thought.
Exactly, and he is singing Ray Charles in his own version, and that isn't that amazing? That you have the.
For me personally, okay, for me, I've been inspired by the dudes like Big L's, Big Pun, Notorious, Pac. These aren't people that I will per se had the advantage of listening to in my teenage years. To say grow up with their music while they were still alive, but when I started to understand what rap is and started to get more into the technical side about it, these are the people that I look to the hair stuff and to craft my sound.
Then they were relatable to you.
Yeah, they were.
Nice. All right, that's amazing. So we have a different segment. We have a hot seat segment.
Okay.
And we did not have it the last time you were on the show, so we're going to go right into it.
Okay, no problem.
You ready?
I've been ready.
Good. Do you prefer big girls or small girls?
I love them all, but it's got a big girl.
You like these?
I like think as a big dude. First of all, like, yeah, I like them all, but just give me something solid.
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 Most big guys like small girls.
Yeah, I mean, they like me too, but I like them solid.
Nice. All right, what is your worst date ever?
Gosh, my worst date ever would have been a female friend zoned me and then asked me out on a date like 2 days after, decided that she wanted to go to the beach. We was to the beach for like 15 minutes and she almost died. I think that was like my worst date ever. And she was expecting me to save her. That was the crazy part.
Wait,
like,
what? And you weren't trying to save her?
I was trying to, but she wasn't trying to be saved. So she kind of lost that battle.
But she's living though.
She's alive.
She's alive.
She's pretty good. It's much love to her. She knows who she is.
Who's the worst behaving artist?
Gosh, that gotta be Shabazz the Great. He's not good. Sucks. Should get him out of here. We don't need him.
All right. So, what's the worst thing that happened to you during a live performance?
Well, I have not had one so far doing rap, as to say music-wise, but when I was battle rapping, trying to make a name for myself, I had a battle that I was supposed to back out of because I was like completely sick. I had the stomach flu, but decided to go anyway. And in the middle of my rapping, I was doing pretty good. I just vomited, and I didn't know. I was just shocked at myself. So it was just crazy. I think it was like I was 5 minutes into the whole battle, and I just projectiled and walked out the building. Didn't even clean it up.
Did you live that down, or people mention that?
No, nobody mentions it because I tell them not to. Don't.
I don't know how I would let something like that down.
We don't like that.
What turns you off?
A lack of humor. If you can't take a joke, it's not cool. I like to crack jokes a lot. I like to smile, I like to laugh. So, yeah, if you can't take a joke and you gotta stick up your ass all the time. Wait, can I say that? Okay, cool. If you gotta stick up your ass all the time, it's not cool with me.
What turns you on?
A beautiful smile.
Well, you have a nice smile yourself.
I got a gap.
That's all right. Still a beautiful smile.
Yeah. I don't smile much in pictures though.
Yeah, you always mean mugging.
Yeah, because I got like dreads and a beard. You can't smile much. No. Gotta be straight face.
What collaborations do you regret?
Collaborations that I regret. I think I had a few songs where there were like 10 people on one song, and I was like number 8, but I was the best first. So I think those are the songs where you don't get heard, and it's like wasted tracks and wasted verses, like good verses. I think that would have been one of my, that's something I regret. I think I even spawned the song on like Facebook and stuff as child pornography, weirdly. Like I didn't even like it. I had to get it taken down. What? Yeah, you couldn't have that. Not in my house.
What is the most awkward thing to happen to you during sex?
You know the queef is, right? I thought she queefed. End of story.
No, please go ahead and elaborate.
Oh, no. You know what, thinking about it, that's not the most awkward thing. It's more, I think the most awkward thing was I was having sex with this female. She was a stripper at the time. And like she just went straight to put it in my butt, and like all feeling in me died. I didn't even know how to react to that.
Okay, hot seat is done.
Hey, y'all want the truth, so y'all got it.
I don't think anyone has ever said anything like that on Support Not As Friday Hot Seat. That is absolutely the first. This is Support Not As Friday. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and purchase. We all need support. Why not start by giving some?
Where have all the good men gone? And where are all the gods? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising heart? I need a hero. I'm holding up for a hero. To the morning light. He's gotta be sure, and it's gotta be soon. And he's gotta be larger